Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався, багато тих речей.
Jiu-jitsu, judo, like sambo. For your hips, your balance, like
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do, so you can't give him anything other than plat. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete. That gives credit. I love the way Akko Roach refers to the opportunities he got given.
You landed a really strong left hand at the end of the first round and the start of the second round. How important was it to show him early on that you could hurt him?
Це була запланована акція, яку я напрацьовував на протязі 9 місяців. Треба було одразу обозначити батька в рингі.
Show him who's boss early.
Yeah.
There were times where he found his distance quite well in the middle rounds. He landed some body shots from range. Was there ever a moment in the fight that you were concerned or you were worried that he was managing to land these shots?
Нічого я не переймався, у мене все було, був процес. Переймань ніяких не було.
By Anthony Joshua inside Oleksandr. Usyk says, underway as he prepares for his rematch against Tyson Fury, Usyk is focusing on gaining weight and building strength, working with a dedicated team to fine-tune his strategy. The camp is focused on ensuring Usyk is physically and mentally ready for the challenge. All Oleksandr Usyk has displayed unshakable confidence heading into his rematch with Tyson Fury. Reflecting on his performance in their first fight, Usyk has emphasized that his skill set, preparation, and adaptability will allow him to shine in the rematch. His self-assurance stems from the belief in his technical abilities and his readiness to adapt to Fury's unpredictable style.
Just my idea, образ, як буде образ?
It was just character.
Yeah, it's like a character, but it's not just character. It's like a mission. My mission, like a sportsman, boxer, like a man, is my weight.
What is your mission? Because you, in your briefcase, was a picture of you landing the left hand on Tyson Fury, and you made him sign this.
No case, no picture. My mission, it's a boxing, it's a win.
So we saw Tyson Fury yesterday, you didn't speak a lot. Was that also the character? You did not speak?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You missed one thing, the barcode on the back of the head. In the movie, he has a code on the back of the head.
I'm his new hitman.
For Usyk, confidence is not just about belief in victory, but also about preparation and trust in the process that has brought him this far. For Usyk, boxing is more than a profession, it is a calling and a mission. His passion for the sport is evident in his dedication and work ethic. Usyk views his career as a journey to greatness, aiming to leave a legacy among the sport's legends. His unwavering commitment to excellence.
He starts off slowly and going in, and it gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. So you have to be fit, and he keeps chucking. He chucks, he moves around, and with southpaws as well. it's the leading hand already. So if
And
you
it's
do
the-
any silly mistakes, you get punished.
It's the combinations with a heavyweight as well. Heavyweights don't throw combinations like that as well, innit? And so I think that's what it is. Bet you said the
Is there
same
anyone
thing.
else like him out there, Derek?
No. Even if you get sparring partners, they can't spar like him. So it's like you're just trading for a ghost.
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Drives him to continue pushing boundaries, setting a standard not just for himself, but also for future generations of boxers. Derek Chisora insists Usyk will 100% beat Fury again. According to Chisora, Usyk's ability to move seamlessly around the ring and adapt to any opponent is his greatest strength. He points out that Usyk has already defeated top-tier fighters like Daniel Dubas, and himself proving his prowess against diverse styles of Zora.
Yeah, you know, we have to give a shout to Usyk. You know, he actually beat my backside. He beat AJ twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Fury. Do you understand? He's beating up all the British boys. He gave us a whoop ass basically. Is he gonna do it again? I think he might do it again.
What's he like to face up to?
He's-
I mean, what are the problems that he gives you?
He moves along, and he's very fit. He's the only guy when they were promoting the fight with AJ, the second one, he arrived in London, and he went to Olympic swimming pool, and he swam for 6 hours non-stop.
Jeez.
It's interesting. AJ was saying about that, like after round 9 or so, you're going into those penultimate rounds when you think, right now the fight's getting hard and it becomes more of a psychological battle than the physical one. He said that's when Usyk comes into his own, because that's when he turns it up a notch and you can't compete with him. Any heavyweight, he's sort of like he's got that extra gear in him, and that's what makes him different.
But a lot of people think that Derek, in that fight, made life remarkably difficult for Usyk.
Probably
and
give him
showed
the hardest fight he's had.
That's my
Admires how Usyk chucks and moves around, a testament to his mastery of angles and movement that leave opponents struggling to keep up. He takes, it just takes you. He starts off slowly going in, it gets harder and harder and harder, but the time is round 6. You think you're round 10, you're only round 6, you know? So, you have to be fit, and he keeps
Waiting a long time for a fight with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
How good do you think Tyson Fury still is now?
I don't think about Tyson Fury.
Who do you think about?
Why? Listen, I think for my team, for my family, I never think about for my opponent. Yeah, I think my fight when I go to the brink now. Why I think for Tyson? Listen, for me only respect this guy.
Okay.
It's like my opponent. I respect all my opponent because I know it's tough sport.
Yeah.
I know who do boxing. It's tough.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, absolutely, because you every day training, you every day break your body stereotype. People, oh, it's easy. For example, men get a lot of good check. Yeah. Oh, okay. One fight, good check.
Chucking, he chucks, he moves around, and with South as well, it's the leading hand already. So if you do any silly mistakes, you get punished. It's the combinations for a heavyweight as well. Heavyweights don't combinations like that as well in it. So I think that's what it is. Zizbet, is there anyone else like them out there? Dare know. Even if you get sparring partners, they can't spot like him.
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do, so you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by Anthony Joshua. I think that's such an elegant way to look back on the legacy that he's inherited for himself or gained for himself. I think it'll be a fascinating fight. No one knows whether Tyson Fury can dig deep. He's never been in this space before. He's never lost, but he's fighting against somebody that is just a brilliant athlete. just a brilliant boxer in all respects. And I think he's a lot more than 1% talent.
I agree. I think it's a huge talent, and he's a southpaw to boot as well. You don't win 350 amateur fights and then 21 professional fights, stay undefeated, climb up to heavyweight, having cleaned up the cruiserweight world if you haven't got talent. He's got huge talent. I think his point was, though, that, and it's his message to kids, because when he does call it a day on boxing, he wants to inspire the next generation. He wants to work with kids. And he has kids of his own, of course. He's very family-minded. And I think for him it is all about, putting one foot in front of the other and keeping going. And that's what makes Oleksandr Usyk just special. And he's also a very, very intelligent man. And
So he's like, you're just trading for a ghost? Are you telling me that Usyk will do again to Fury? Yes, 100%. Boxing Kingdom tweeted a recent picture of Usyk with the statement, Oleksandr Usyk has released a final training camp picture. Usyk looks strong. How heavy do you think he is? This tweet underscores the anticipation surrounding the rematch, with fans speculating about Usyk's physical conditioning and its impact on his performance.
I like it when boxers fight. So now that we've finally got that ridiculousness out of the way and we can come down to Usyk and Fury, it's a very, very interesting thing. Who is the best boxer in the world? And how did these guys miss each other? So this comes back to Coach Albert, who I was speaking to, that had so much time in the Olympic Games. I say to him, listen, Usyk was Olympic champion. Fury was in the Olympic Games. How did they not meet up? And he corrected me. He said, no. Joshua was in the Olympic Games at the same time as Fury. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions on the mat together. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions in the cage together. And I understand that Joshua was second. But you do understand how great Fury was. You do understand that they missed each other. And you do understand that there are some things that bother Tyson Fury. And of all the great things Tyson Fury's ever done, beating an Olympic champion is not one of them. And being an Olympic champion is not one of them. And you think that goes away when you get to the pros because it's a higher level. You're led to believe as the audience that it's a higher level when you get to the pros.
Usyk's physicality, combined with his technical skills, has become a focal point for boxing enthusiasts leading up to the fight. Usyk has completed his training camp in preparation for Tyson Fury, tailoring his strategy to lessons learned from their previous fight. His ability to analyze and adapt makes him a formidable opponent by refining his techniques.
Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався. Багато тих речей, які я побачив в бою з ним, я не бачив їх по телевізору, з усіма поєдинками, які я дивився Тайсона Ф'юрі. Так що ми підготуємося ще краще і, дай Боже, з Божою перемогою покажемо свою форму ще раз. No way. Тому що ми, напевно, вже можемо грати на своїй стороні зі своїм м'ячем. Те, що ми готуємося на 21 грудня, мені дуже подобається. Гарна дата, гарний місяць. Якщо він не відбоксує 21 грудня, він втратить всі свої дивіденди, кошти, а ще він втратить своє чоловіче слово. В мене неймовірна мотивація. Мені часто задають це питання, що ви все зробили, що далі, що далі. Да нічого далі, все, ми просто працюємо кожного дня. Кожен день – це новий день. Мотивація, мене мотивує моя команда, моя родина, моя віра в Бога, моя країна, дружина моя, діти. Мене все те, що біля мене, те, що росте зі мною, те, що я люблю, це все мене мотивує.
And strengthening his physical conditioning, Usyk has ensured he is ready for the unique challenges Fury presents. This meticulous preparation is a hallmark of Usyk's approach to every fight.